Hi everyone, thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. I was trying to say both at the same time. This is your daily channel message. This is for December 6th, 2020, and happy Sunday, by the way. I hope your weekend is going well. I interact with a lot of people, and I know there's major things happening, and nobody really talks about it. It's like amazing. Nobody really discusses how they feel about the worldwide thing. It's just when you get them one-on-one. I don't know why I'm saying this, but we're going to pull this first card. Somehow the reading is going to be about that. Okay, and so this is I tend to say it wrong, so this is a deck based on, here it is, the heroines, magnificent female warriors and women of great compassion and wisdom, okay? So this one is Perpetua. She who aches, sadness, solitude, silent, and withdrawal. She has a book in her hand. I don't know if you can see that. And she looks very serious. Okay, so we're going to get this book. Sorry. I'm going to read this for you, is what I'm trying to say. Perpetua, she who aches, epitomizes the silent despair sometimes felt when you are separated from something or someone you love. In her heartache, Perpetua has chosen to withdraw into her garden hushed with snow. In her hands is her journal, where she pours out her pain. Her faithful magpie bears a gift, but she doesn't see it. The gold ring in his beak goes unnoticed, as do the sheets of paper she has cast aside. If only she would see the beauty around her in the quiet trees, in the kindness of a friend, in her ability to create, then Perpetua might break through her own sorrow. She tries to cover her pain in layers of gorgeous fabric, but when she keeps herself from others, she remains in the solitude of sadness. The message of this card is you may be needlessly mired in your own grief. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Make sure you are doing the work that must be done so you can escape this wintry garden of frozen tears. While it can be hard, you can rise up from your place of detachment. Writing is a good thing, even if it's a letter you write but never send. Consider starting a journal if you haven't already. Free yourself by releasing the words racing through your mind, and do not ignore offers of help and assistance. They may come from unexpected allies, faraway places, or even a close neighbor who's as chatty as a magpie. Your sadness will be alleviated, and you will begin to move forward if you share parts of yourself again. Soon you will be able to look back at your footsteps in the snow and see how far you've come. What is the root of this unhappiness? What have I done to begin to dispel my despair? That's a tongue twister. What is one more thing I can do to feel better? So I was talking about how everybody's walking around with all this. Nobody's talking about anything. How they feel. And it's really interesting. They're asking me to share this with you on my way to so my last day of the show was today. Okay. So they're long days, and I'm riding up with my daughter, and I was just really grumpy, but it was this way of it kind of wanting to take it out on myself. Like when I was getting dressed, oh gosh, this doesn't fit, and finding things wrong with me. And I remember being that way before a lot of my life. And a lot of people do that. We hear people all the time that won't buy a ring because they say their hands are ugly. They won't enjoy a beautiful ring. Anyway, and it makes us sad. But then we do that ourselves. And I think today was my daughter said, yeah, she wanted to be real hard on herself instead of more loving and accepting, which we try to be in more often. And we went through some steps to try to dispel it, try to see, well, am I feeling like this, because it's worth doing that so you can clear that energy. But then I realized that it was a collective energy. So all I could do was be kind to myself and try to be kind to others whenever I would see them detach and not want to speak. I mean, I'm a salesperson, but I don't bug everybody that walks by, But like I do these festivals, right? But it was clear that people were upset and it was like they really had a hard time holding that space and not, I don't know, like tearing themselves up or something like that. Okay. So, and that's she who aches, staying in the energy, not communicating, not allowing other people to help us. But it's felt really heavy in this week, and it's really made me tired. And I'm asking you, has it made you tired? So, okay. Next card. This is Wake Up. This is your wake up call. This is a audacious action angels. Okay. They're not super long. But today, yesterday was pretty heavy. It's kind of an indication of what's been going on. But everybody is involved in some way. And there are people directly involved in different situations that are similar to that. Excuse me. Your body is warning you. It's time to listen to its signals. It's time to wake up. Do you hear it? That's your internal alarm going off. It's rattling, jangling, just screaming, wake up. Your body is sending you all sorts of signals. It's time to listen. If your stomach hurts, if you feel dizzy or have been getting tingly or perhaps tired, your body is sounding the alarm. It may be telling you to get away from someone or a situation, to slow down or speed up, or just take heed with your circumstances. Sometimes we don't want to wake up. To avoid our alarm clocks, we unplug them from their power source or try to turn them off. Too much alcohol or sugar can slow your body's signals. Your body's alarm system is your friend. Remember in those war movies when it's time for the submarine to do an emergency dive? Someone in the crew yells, alarm. Whatever's going on for you right now, it's time to honor your body's security system. To keep it running, it needs daily maintenance, clarity, and an occasional reset. Before you throw your shoe at it, listen to what it's trying to say. Your body is an antenna to heaven. Bless that jarring sound. Your embodied alarm clock is going off. It's time to wake up. Again, they said it. Okay. That was not what I thought it was going to be. In fact, I feel like I read it before and it was different. Just saying. That happens. It's like that Mandela effect thing. Okay. So let's get one more oracle card. So that she who sits in her sorrow too long, or her pain, or her anger, may bring illness to themselves and others. Depression, avoidance behavior. We've all seen it in our families, I'm sure. Might even have lived it through our own lives. Okay, so now I have Tulip, and this is about speculation. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just, I'm tired. But I'm definitely here for you, okay? So no worries. It's my pleasure to be here, regardless if I'm tired or not. Okay, so Tulip here. Last card. The tulip is present in your life at this time to warn you of foolish ventures. Do not invest time, emotion, or financial prospects without doing research and collecting the facts. Wow. It's almost like this person here is concerned about, like, they've been away for so long, they're worried about making a mistake or how they're going to look, but it's actually making somebody ill. Okay. All right, we're just going to pull a few cards. Because it's just a daily, but they can be for a great length of time also. Because this way everybody gets a chance to have their own little reading, without having to order one, buy one, whatever. Because sometimes you just need a little message, right? So let's look at the wake up call here. I have the Four of Swords reversed. I have Eight of Wands. So Four of Swords reversed is about healing, okay? It's about resting. And there may be a resistance to resting. And then I have the Eight of Wands here, and that's quick movement. So maybe you could say, I'm too busy, I got too much to do. Eight of Wands is also a download from the spirit. Some people say it's the wands of love, but excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm getting a throat. Somebody having trouble with their throat. Talking about not healing, and I'm coughing. Anyway, so some people call it the arrows of love, but I've never really read this card this way. So everybody has their own way. I usually it can be a download or information. It almost feels like somebody needs to talk to somebody, or they're afraid to talk to somebody. It's manifested in their throat. One more card. Ace of Wands. That's wanting a new start. King of Wands. Having passion towards somebody, wanting to change things in a good way. He's an entrepreneur. He thinks outside the box. He creates. He creates. He's a traveler. He creates with his passion and his confidence. Okay. So Wands could be Aries. It could be Leo, or it could be Sagittarius. I always think of that card as Sagittarius, though, for some reason. Okay. Masculine energy. Wants to talk to somebody about something they're inspired about, some inspiration. It's a new life. But we need to heal so we can start receiving the messages. Okay. So we're gonna look at Perpetua now. I have the Page of Cups. This is a card of apology or a small token offer of love. It can also be a message about love. Let me get another card here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I could feel this one coming. Let me get one more. Six of Pentacles is about financial loss, or one party giving too much in the relationship and the other party not reciprocating. Lack of reciprocation. Okay. Eight of Wands. That's a self-imposed prison. Typically, it's in our minds. So sorry. Not being able to speak again. That's anxiety and the circular thinking and feeling like I can't. Longer you go in that cycle spinning, the worse it gets. It's like a downward spiral. I can't get away from this place, this separation. I can't get away from this pain. It's really starting to look at the things you love again, starting just embracing life and love in general. And from this Page of Cups, I'm getting like gratitude. Start having gratitude. And that will lift oneself out of this place of aching. And yeah, it's like she's waiting for somebody to come back, or she's waiting for somebody to fix it. And she has the ability to do that herself. Okay, so let's look at the tulip. So I have the Hermit reversed. The Hermit reversed is, well, the Hermit is a card of Virgo. Okay, when the Hermit's reversed, that's just one moment here. Four of Cups reversed. They asked me to wait for a minute with the other cards. So this is like a missed opportunity, starting to see what you couldn't see before. And then the Ten of Swords reversed would be trying to heal from the pain of the despair and that being, it's like being backstabbed. There's another one. Sometimes this means illness, so unable to heal. Okay. I want to look at this tulip just one more time. They asked me to take a second look at it. To warn you of foolish ventures. Do not invest time, emotion, or financial prospects without doing research, collecting all the facts. So the Hermit reverses. So the Hermit looks at the details. They go within, they take some time to look at all the facts. So it's double. Make sure you're looking at the facts, because you could miss something and be hurt because of it. Continue the cycle because of it. Continue the cycle of what, though? Please tell me about this Ten of Swords, and not because this is trying to heal from this, but this was created by our thoughts and our feelings and information, and being somewhere too long. Okay, so Ten of Swords. This is the Emperor. So you're being asked to take control, and so you have the path and you know what's ahead, and you're planning it. I'm sorry, they're asking me to go back again. There's something else. Okay, so if you do the research and make a plan, anything you're going to be walking towards will not be foolish. Because if it's foolish, you won't do it because you'll know better. Because you'll be able to see it. But that's part of doing the research, right? And collecting the facts. So if it doesn't feel all warm and fuzzy in there, like, I know I can do this, I know this is a good thing, then that's what we're looking for you to be able to connect with that energy that's going to teach you how to follow your own inner guidance and to make wise decisions, which is always good. That's part of that Hermit energy. You learn how to light your own path and stop listening to other people telling you how to live your life. Eight of Pentacles reversed. That is basically not mastering something. I always think of this as life and work mastery. So there may be, you don't have to do anything, but it might be beneficial to look at what you haven't mastered, and just release it. And release that resistance to saying, well, I making excuses. Release it. Release and give yourself the rebirth with new energy. So you're not carrying that old bag. Just let it go. If you want it back, it'll be there. That's the thing. That you deserve this, the new information and the chance to have something in a different way, in a better way. And so it frees you and not cages you more, makes you feel more restricted, okay? Have a good day, and I hope that helped a little bit. Take care. I love you very much. Bye-bye.